Yes, sir. There we go. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. TikTok, what's good? What's good? I'm live on TikTok over here. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube over here. All right, let's go. Second live of the day. King credit only, no cash, no debit. Oh, second live of the day, man. I go live twice a day. All right, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific time. Come on here, help people out. Talk about personal credit, business credit, man. I've been going live on TikTok since 2021, y'all. 2021, man. It's been a while. When I first started going live, it was only like 3 of us on here. Now there's now there's 3,000 people talking about credit on here. All right, but it's good though. It's good though, man. Shit, let's go. But yeah, I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, the #1 rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We're also nationwide, registered and bonded. We can legally fix credit, y'all. So I'm not talking about credit sweeps and all that nonsense. Okay. But yeah, come on here, ask your credit questions, man. Personal credit, business credit. Keep it cordial in the chat. Um, there's no such thing as a stupid or dumb, you know, stupid or dumb live, y'all. There's no such thing as a stupid or dumb live. I mean, stupid or dumb question. Let me tap y'all in. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. We locked in now. We locked in. We locked in. How long does it take to update credit number if you just made a large credit payment? Kind of depends on when your statement date is, right? And your report updates once a month. So, um, it's already the 12th, bro. So you'll see that update next month. All right, you'll see that update next month. It's not instant like that, right? You don't see it instantly like that. Credit Karma might show you, you know what I'm saying? But Credit Karma, those are Vantage scores, right? So you got to be careful with that. But yeah, yeah. So you'll see it next month on the next update. Good question. 826, I'm straight. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I show all receipts, man. All receipts. This guy had a bankruptcy, charge offs, all kind of stuff. Took us about 5.5, 6 months to get his report like this. This is when he graduated, so his score is probably a lot better by now. But yeah, man, we all started from somewhere. Never compare yourself to somebody else's situation, man. You never know what the hell somebody else going through, right? And seeing how many, talking to as many people as my company does, um, yeah, man, you never want to compare yourself to somebody else, bro. Like people, people going through some, people going through some real stuff, man. Some real stuff. So, yeah. OTF, why Credit Karma show 590-ish, and then broker pulls it for mortgage and shows 495. So your Credit Karma, Credit Wise, Credit Sesame, Identity IQ, Smart Credit, they're going to show a Vantage score. You see that Vantage score? All that means is it's a different credit score, man. It's not the FICO score that lender pulled, right? So yeah, you're gonna have to know those scores, man. They're different. They're calculated differently. All right. Nothing wrong with a Vantage score, right? But you just have to know what you're looking at. Once you know better, you do better. All right. Once you know better, you do better. So, um, but yeah, we got to get that score up, bro. OTF, that's a 495 ain't cutting it, bro. Like I'm gonna just tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that up, man. So if you want a free consultation, right? My company will look at your look at your credit report, tell you how we can help. You know what I mean? All that stuff is free, right? And then if you want the paid services, you can sign up, right? We got multiple plans and stuff, but consultations are free, y'all. You can shoot me a DM or hit the link in the bio, schedule a free call, man. Let's work. When buying a car, what score do they look at? One of the FICO auto scores. One of the FICO auto scores. So, yeah, probably like a FICO auto score 8, maybe. Yeah, one of those. And if you want your FICO, all your FICO scores, right? There's only a couple places to get them. You can do Experian, pay the money to get all of them. You can do my FICO, pay the money to get all of them, or you can do my Score IQ. My clients, my viewers, we use my Score IQ. All right, because My Score IQ, it's a lot more user friendly. It's tri-merge. You can kind of see everything all at once. If y'all want to try that out for $1, hit the link in my bio. And it says get your FICO score for $1. Let's get it. Instagram, YouTube, man, Facebook, where y'all at? Y'all can drop them questions in the chat. Y'all can drop those questions in the chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Can I get a bank loan with a 761 credit score and a 21? I mean, it all depends on your profile, man. It's not your score is a byfactor, right? It's a byproduct of your profile. So yeah. How many open accounts do you have? Right? What's your average credit age? What's your utilization at? All right, big bro, I got approved for the Venture X. Woo! Yeah. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. We can do a theme song on that. We can do a theme song. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no debit. Yeah. No cash, no debit. Hey, for 15? For 15K? Whoo! Whoo! She said absolutely not. Haters. Haters. And they hate to see you shine, man. They hate to see you shine. You know what I'm saying? They hate when you multi-talented. I'm weird. They hate when you're multi-talented, huh? Hell yeah, bro. That's dope, man. Don't spend it all on one place now. That 15K, you can do a lot of good things with that. Does it lower your score by look at your credit scores on My Score IQ? No. No, I don't. When you're looking at your own, looking at your own credit, it don't drop your score. Capone, what's up, man? I'm 802 for TransUnion. I was wondering, is it good to leave some amount of debt to pay off? I mean, so like when it comes to like your open credit cards, from my personal experience and all the people we've helped, thousands of people since 2019, y'all. The people in the 800s, right? Their utilization is usually like 1 to 3%. You know what I'm saying? So that means that don't mean they only use 1 to 3%. That means by the time that statement date hit, okay, their balance is low. It's only showing 1 to 3%. You know what I'm saying? So, if that's a $10,000 card, they're only showing $100. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. Okay. That doesn't mean you can't use your cards. All right. Hi, I would like to know how can I boost past 695? Would have to see your profile, but you're almost to that 700 club. So once you get that high, there's only a couple things. I'm guessing you don't have no negatives, right? I'm hoping. So if you don't got no negatives, it's all about paying those balances down, maybe getting a credit limit increase or two, adding some age. Okay. Rent reporters, rental karma, authorized users. You know what I'm saying? That's just that stuff right there will get you up to a 7, you know what I'm saying? 730, 740, 750 just from doing that. All right. But I'm assuming you don't have any negatives on your profile. That's a good question. Are you in Canada? Yeah, we can help in Canada too. All right, we can help in Canada. Right. We got the King Credit Bundle Canada if you want to attack things yourself, or if you want to sign up for our services, we can help Canadians too. Yes, sir. I needed a travel card and I'm planning an international trip, so it helps. Hell yeah, let's go. What does adding your trade lines do for my score? They will lower your utilization. You know what I'm saying? Add age to your you know what I'm saying, to your credit report, and that's going to boost that score. Simple. Let's go. Let's learn credit. No, he already got a card, but he just got that Venture X. That's what he just got. He not talking about getting another one. You know what I'm saying? He just said he needed a travel card. All right. I just signed up last night. How long does it take to see results? Oh shit. Hey, he said it's my credit and I want it now. Hey, he just signed up last night. I'm weak. You should start to see some changes within this first 35 days. All right. Our updates go out every 35 days. You know what I'm saying? and they not like us. How was the sign up process? The onboarding, like, was it smooth and shit? Let the people know, man. I'm trying to tell people we moving different. We different. All right, it's different. This shit is process, streamlined, user friendly. All right, thanks. Yes, sir. What am I getting with a 750, mister? A 750 with a good profile, you can go get whatever you want. Yeah, that done you can't get. Shit. What does already answer that? How many credit cards do you have? Me personally, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I honestly don't even know anymore. Over 20. Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot. Yeah. Um, yeah, a lot. King Curtis said, I got good credit. What do I do with it now? Maintain? What's the benefits? Go do whatever you want, bro. We live in a credit society. What you want to do? Start a business, get some business credit. If you got, credit cards in good standing with not lots of age, you know what I'm saying? You can add people to them, earn a little money on the side. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do, bro. But good credit that's when life get good. You know what I'm saying? You get the best interest rates, get approved for all the cards. You know what I'm saying? That's when you can start having fun. All right. With my police report, it removed a lot so I'm trying to rebuild my credit up with a police report. Oh shit. Yeah, man. We don't condone that, bro. We don't condone that. Yeah, we don't do credit sweeps, police reports, and all that shit. Um, yeah. How long ago did you do that, Tiara? How long ago did you do it? It was very simple and everyone was welcoming. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go. He said his consultation was simple. Everybody was welcoming, man. That's the plan, man. That's the plan. All right. What credit card would you recommend applying for that would give you a higher amount? Bro, it's not about the card, bro. It's about your profile. If your profile lit, your score good, you can go get whatever you want. Like yeah, like you're yeah, asking the wrong question, bro. So is your credit already good? If that's the case, you can go apply for whatever you want. Amex is always good, but each bank has good cards. Chase got good cards. Bank of America, U.S. Bank, credit unions, Navy Fed, all what I'm saying. All institutions have some pretty decent cards. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to have the profile. You know what I'm saying, and that score to match to go get whatever you want. Yes, sir. Thanks for all the love and guidance, bro. I'll holler at you when I'm ready for business cards. Let's go. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Have you heard of arbitrage? Airbnb arbitrage? Yeah. Um, yeah, there was a point of time where I had an Airbnb. But I'm in San Diego, man. So you have to get a STR, like a short-term rental license out here. So it kind of killed a lot of shit. But yeah. Airbnb arbitrage, that's when you know, you can use an apartment complex. What I would, if I'm doing Airbnb arbitrage, what I would do is I would go for actual homeowners, right? Like if this is their second house, their third house, their vacation home, I would go to them and set the Airbnb and stuff up with them. But you can do this. You can do this pretty much anywhere. Sunny cities, of course, are better. Metropolitan cities, metropolitan areas are always better. But yeah. 708K left on credit card debt. 4K of that is 25% interest. Should I get a consolidation loan at 11%? I mean, you can. That's one way to go about it, Simone. So yeah, get you a personal loan, pay off the credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people like doing this because that loan don't go towards your utilization. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can get approved at 11%, hey, do your thing. Can late payments be removed? I already paid the charge off accounts. Yeah. Late payments can definitely be updated to paid as agreed and never late. But if it's a charge off or a closed account, we're disputing the actual account. We want that whole account removed. All right. Someone really compromised my credit, so I didn't have a choice. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, if you're doing it for the right reason, you know what I'm saying? You actually had, identity theft and all that, then yeah, do it. You see it everywhere though. How these people just be how these people be abusing it, man. What up, Lois? It's about that credit mix. That's facts. Just turn 18. Any credit card you recommend for literally just starting out? Alex, honestly, I don't even know about a credit card. Just getting some easy accounts on your profile, just so you can get used to, having payment dates, building that profile up. That's your first step. And then you can add cards, right? Alex, so hit the link in my bio right here. I then click starter accounts and credit builders. It's a free Google Doc. Go run it up. Will Bank of America settle for less? Yeah, they'll settle for less. But selling for less does nothing for your credit. Settling for less does nothing for your credit, man. All right, so well, Bank of America, would you say arbitrage Airbnb? No, it's not easy. Airbnb arbitrage is not easy, man. It's tough. It's tough. But doesn't paying the charge off account means I accept fault? I mean, it's still you already accepted fault. It's an original. It's your account. Yeah. A charge off isn't a collection, right? A charge off is with the original creditor. It already is your fault. You know what I'm saying? That it's charge offs and collections ain't the same. All right. Yes, sir. Thanks, bro. Much love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. All right, man. If y'all looking for free consultation, let's get it. Let's get it. It's Capital One app FICO score accurate. If it's a FICO score, then yeah. It's not about accurate though. So FICO scores are just what lenders use. You know what I'm saying? A Vantage score is accurate for a Vantage score. You know what I'm saying? A FICO 2 is accurate for a FICO 2. It's about which score the lender's using. When you do consultations, you pull a soft pull. No, we don't. We're not pulling your credit at all, right? You're getting your own credit report and you're bringing it over. She said, "Just sue. Let's go." If this man don't even have a 750, that's crazy work. Look at Enrique. You thought you did something, huh? Hold on. Hold on. Oh shit. You see, I was gonna get on your head, bro, but you know what? I'm turning a new leaf, man. We're not being petty, man. These are client results, Enrique. This ain't my credit, bro. You out here being negative for nothing. Look at you. Should be ashamed of yourself, bro. Hey, Enrique thought he was doing something. You played yourself. Can you remove a credit card debt? I like that. I like that. My guy. Got you. Got you. See, that's what you're supposed to do. I like that right there. See, Enrique, I fucks with you. I like that. Antoinette, what you doing over there? Antoinette, what you doing over there? Can you remove a credit card debt of 800 that turned into a judgment, or you just pay to delete? Turned into a judgment. Did you already get a summons? Antoinette, like were you already, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there is levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. If it's just a collection, we in action. You know what I'm saying? But if you already got a summons, you didn't got sued and all this shit already, it's kind of very, very limited. All right. How often can you apply for pre-approval for the same credit card? A pre-approval usually lasts 30 days. So yeah, you get pre-approved. If you don't apply in 30 days, get pre-approved again the next month. Which is more important, Equifax or TransUnion? They're both important. Yeah, they're equally important, man. Does a closed credit card account impact your credit score? Yes, it does. How many years? Oh, it can. So what type? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you closed it. It's gonna hurt your credit. If they close it, it's gonna hurt your credit. But it's a lot better if you paid the account and then close it to zero yourself. That's a lot better. You know what I mean? If it closed due to late payments and turn to a charge off and shit, that's different. All right, but yeah, it definitely gonna affect you, man. for a while. Long time. They say um 7 years from the charge off. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, bro. But I've seen accounts linger on credit reports for years, way past 7. All right. So yeah. What's the requirement for the gold Amex in your opinion? Um Couple open accounts, 4 or 5. I would like you to have at least, at least two decent limit credit cards. Your credit age don't even got to be crazy, honestly. 2 years, 2 years plus for your average credit age. Low utilization, no negatives. But it's not too difficult though. Not too difficult though. Um, yeah. But what I see, a lot of people get denied for those Amexes because who told y'all to lie on the who told y'all to be lying on these applications, y'all? And who told y'all to lie on these applications? Hey, hey, who told y'all to lie on these applications? 300K, 380K, 400K. Bro, you ain't got to do all that. Just put if it says household income, that's household income. That's the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Individual income is individual income. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be making $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually they're going to check. At first, they usually don't check, right? They usually check it later on, right? Check your income verification. So, but yeah, it's not too hard. Which is more important? Already answered that. When you do consultation, do you do a soft pull? No, we don't. Already answered that. 88K in credit cards and gold card. Is that good? That's solid, bro. Riley, what's up? So I got to get another credit card. Let's go. Naquan, what's good, my boy? Let's go. Would you say 22K credit limit is high or low? High. Honestly, look, man, anything over I say 10, anything over 10 and up is high. 10 and up is high. Don't let these other people play you. If it's not 25K, it's trash. No, you trash. 10 and up is cool, bro. 10 and up is lit. Let's go. I lied. I got approved. Let's go. I'm 18. Young Bucks, what's good? My young gunners. My young gunners are my favorite, man. For them to even take the initiative, you know what I'm saying? To come out, ask some questions. You know what I mean? That's the one positive thing that came out of COVID, I think. Well, that's one of the main positive things I see, right? When a lot of people see, there's a lot more people talking about credit, of course, right? 90% of them don't know what the hell they talking about, but that's with anything though, right? Real estate, motherfuckers don't know what they talking about. Like that's with any industry, you know what I'm saying? But what it did was I noticed a lot more younger people are asking questions about credit. You know what I mean? 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. Like they're asking about credit. So the Gen Zers, they're going to be in a lot better situation credit wise than millennials were. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the question, bro. See, I be rambling and shit. Alex, I'm 18, 740 credit score. Only had it 7 months. Should I wait to try and apply for a mid tier? So, Alex, what you should do is pay that balance down, get that utilization down to single digits. All right. Ask for a credit limit increase on that first card, right? Because they go by comparable credit. You know what I mean? So if you got $1,000 limit, right, your next card is going to be 1,000 or 1,500 or somewhere around there, right? Or maybe 3,000, right? But if you get a credit limit increase from 1,000 to 5,000, now your next card is going to be equivalent to that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how they do it. So pay your balances down, credit limit increase, and then you can apply for another one. If you need some more easy accounts because you have a thin credit profile, right? All that means is you don't have enough experience with credit yet. All right. So if you need some easy accounts, hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders. It's a free Google Doc. I got some ones on there. She said, I'm waiting still. Waiting on what? If you pay twice before and due date, does that kick up your score? No, it don't. That's a myth, bro. Windy City, that's a myth. Antoinette, it's currently collecting interest. It increased to 1,000. Not sure if I just pay it, then delete it. Well, Antoinette, shoot me a DM, Antoinette, here, because I gotta see if you I gotta see if you like gotta you said a judgment. Like, were you summoned to court? Like, what's going on? Okay. If you guys need a free consultation, just hit the link in the bios, or click that right there and DM me the word king. My bad. All right, let's go. Where we at? Omar, is Credit Karma score accurate? Credit Karma score is accurate for a Vantage score. Okay. Lenders don't use Vantage scores. All right. So it's not about accuracy. It's about which credit score they're using. And then it's about which scoring model they're using within that credit score. All right. So lenders look at FICO scores. All right. But all lenders don't look at FICO 8. Mortgage lenders look at FICO 2, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying? FICO auto lenders look at FICO auto scores, right? That just means they're FICO scores, but they're just calculated a little bit different. All right. So if you guys need your FICO scores, hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders, and let's work. What is the advantage or disadvantage of increasing my credit limit? Disadvantage is if you're not responsible, you know, instead of 5K, you got 10K now. So that can get ugly. You know what I mean? But the benefit, there's way more benefits though. So, you know, credit limit increase is going to lower your utilization, right? Number one. When it comes to applying for another card, right? They go by comparable credit, so you're going to get a higher limit on your next cards, right? And having a high, you know, available, having a high available credit just looks good, right? When you need to, I'd rather have 100K in available credit to go attack than 10K. You know what I mean? So, you know, Omar already answered that, bro. Jesus, you spamming the chat, player. Aiden, what's up, man? How fast can I go from no credit at all to 600? Shit, 30 days. That's easy. Just by adding a couple of accounts, you can get that. Hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders, and it's in there. Or you can watch the second pinned video on my page. Add a couple easy accounts, rent reporters. Bro, you can get that easy. You can have a 650. Shit. In 30, 60 days. I paid off my card, and First Premier is reporting a full balance with late payments. Wait, I paid off my card. I mean, so if you got the late payment, yeah, like that doesn't look. If you made a payment after 30 days, you got some late payment. It don't matter if you paid it off fully, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So if your due date was the 1st and you paid that shit on the 2nd of next month, yeah, that's a late payment. Like, I'm not even sure what the question is. I had a student get back in 18 and loan that went to collections. Wait. I had a student debt back in 18 and $100 loan that went to collection. Scores 536. Now it's 0. So if you don't have a score actually reporting, that's due to you don't have any positive accounts, right? So Amber, we got to add some positive accounts to your profile. All right. So hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders, follow the steps. Let's go. What's your credit score? I fluctuate from the high 7s to the low 8s, bro, just depending on how much utilization I'm using. On Credit Coach, it's said to send a validation letter to debt collector from their initial email. So with Credit Coach, you can just say, hey, I don't want to do validation. I want to sue. Right. So it'll take you down that route. Yeah, it'll take you down that route. Right. It say, yeah, you got to find a violation, send a I refuse to pay and blah blah. It'll take you down that route. Yeah, man. If y'all want to sue and do all that shit, let's work, man. That's what we do. We dispute and sue. All right. We also add positive accounts to your profile, educate you along the way, but we do all the work, man. Okay. If you want to do DIY, that's great. Hit the link in my bio, get that King Credit Bundle, join the school community. Let's work. But if you want us to do all the work, shoot me a DM or hit the link in the bio, schedule a free call. Let's work. What do you think about credit sweeps? They're illegal. Yeah, they're fraud, bro. It's actual fraud, not kind of fraud. Yeah. You're literally saying an account isn't mine when it's yours. You're people are filing police reports. You filing a fake police report? Like this is the only for some reason this is the only situation where people don't use their common sense. You know what I'm saying? In any other situation, they understand fraud. They understand lying. They understand that. But for some reason, oh, a credit sweep is legal. What? How is that account that you had since '08 now it's not yours? All them trips and vacation you use that card on, all them spring breaks. Hey, okay. The money ran out. The PPP money ran out, and you fell on hard times. Now it's fraud. Stop it. Yeah, but that shit's all credit sweeps, TransUnion 24 out. Look, you guys, it don't even make sense when you think about it. That shit don't make no sense, y'all. Okay. And what those people don't show you is the aftermath, right? They show you the initial stuff. So when they say the accounts are gone in 4 days, this is why. Okay. You claim identity theft. Okay. You say these 5 accounts aren't mine. An investigation takes place. All right. Those accounts are suppressed. They're not deleted. Right. They're still there. All right. So that 3-4 days hit and it looks like the accounts are gone. Your score went from a 480 to a 780. You think you lit, right? 60 days, 90 days, sometimes even 4 months. That shit popped back up on your profile. Now you crying. Okay. They don't show you the aftermath, y'all. That's what they don't do. Okay. So you can do this shit the right way. We can just sue. We can find a violation and sue. 760. Good shit, Kev. Hector, I have a 700 and currently have Discover It and Capital One Saver. Which one do you prefer? I like both of those. I like Discover It for the revolving, and I got Capital One just for the. I like Capital One. People be hating on them, but Capital One was there for me when Amex didn't want to look my way. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Let's go. I paid my BOA off. It's still showing. Can you help? What do you mean paid it off, Jimmy? If it was a charge off or closed account, you paid it. It doesn't get deleted, right? Paying account doesn't automatically remove it from your credit report. So for a third one, yeah, Capital One or Discover It. Those are both good. Hector, hit the link in my bio. Click starter accounts and credit builders. I got both those links in there. How do I remove these hard inquiries and closed accounts? Can you also remove open accounts too? So inquiries, we call to get those removed. We can also sue for those too. Same with closed accounts. Finding an inaccuracy and dispute when the credit report agencies don't do what they're supposed to, we suing. Yeah, we're not deleting open accounts. No, we're not deleting open accounts. Oh man, should you freeze your credit then dispute everything, including eviction? Some people do. We don't really freeze it. We'll freeze like your secondary bureaus. You know what I'm saying? A secondary agency, LexisNexis, SageStream, and all those. But the big 3, we don't really do those. Inquiries take so long and deleted. It's round 3. Any idea? No idea, man. How much is your program to begin with? And it just depends on what plan you want. All right, you can watch that first pin video on my page. It breaks everything down. Can't lie to yourself. Facts. You can lie to me. Don't lie to yourself now. How do I remove these hard? I already answered that, Andrew. Yeah, you can lie to you can you can lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. All right. You can lie to me, man. Don't lie to yourself. I appreciate that, Hamza. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yeah. So if you're looking for a free consultation, man, if you're looking for a free consultation, yeah, like no idea, bro. I don't like you. People think I got a photographic memory. I'm just uploaded into the system. I can just bloop, 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 bloop. Oh yeah, this is why. Like, bro, I gotta look at your profile. Gotta see what the fuck going on. That's why I said I have no idea. Like off the top of my head, I don't know. I gotta gotta check. Hey, damn, that boy think. Hey, boy think I'm Jesus. Think I'm Moses and Jesus in them. Once you pay off a card, how much points will your card go? Will your score go up? A lot, right? If you're at 100% utilization, you pay it down to 1%, your score gonna jump. All right. Did the chicken or the egg come first? You know, there's different ways to go about this. All right. If you're a religious man, okay? If you're a religious man, probably the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Um but whatever what really happened is whichever two species of bird that made it, they created the chicken. You know what I'm saying? So I think that make more sense. But yeah, I have no idea, man. Wish this shit was instant and not a marathon. Facts. Why are my two scores over 100 point different? Eric, because you have a different amount of accounts reporting to each credit report agency. All right. And Eric, if you're using Credit Karma, that's cool. It's free, but you need to get your FICO scores, man. So hit the link in my bio, get your FICO scores for $1 and get to work. Have to be patient with the increase. They'll come off eventually. Facts. God probably spawned a chicken and it started laying eggs. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said if you're a religious man, you know, God probably made the chicken. The chicken first. Ah, shit. Let's go. Mel, you gotta shoot me a DM. DM me the word king, not comment. Right? You gotta message me the word king here. Right there. Click that right there. You should be able to see it. And then shoot me a message. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got about 14 more minutes left, y'all. 14 more minutes left. For the people that's in the chat, for the people that's behind the chat, that's scared to click in. All right. I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, #1 rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California, also nationwide. All right. We're registered and bonded to fix credit. Okay. Meaning, all right, we had to go to each state, okay, if it was required, and actually register, right? For the states that need a bond, we had to get a bond. All right. In California, that bond's a little expensive, man. But yeah, man. So when you're signing up for a credit repair company, all right, ask them, are they registered and bonded? If they don't know what you're talking about, if they don't know what you're talking about, go the other way. All right. Go the other way. Okay. How to increase your credit limit. I have a city card. You have to use your card, bro. You have to use your card. If you're using $10 of your card, they're not going to increase your limit, bro. You have to actually use your card, right? You got $1,000 limit. You got to spend $600, $700, $800 on there. but you're also paying it down. You're being responsible. You're not leaving a balance or nothing like that. You're not leaving a balance so it reports to the credit reporting agencies. You're just showing a lot of usage. All right. Bro's flexing a 693. Ethan Mitchell, you thought you did something, huh? Hold on. You know what? You young, bro. I'm gonna give you a pass, Ethan. You young, bro. These are all client results, man. That's all we show is results. All right, receipts. That's all people care about. Answer the question, Goofy. Oh shit. That's crazy. Gambler's Cave. Oh man, this dude's blocked. Ah, man. You played yourself. Played yourself. Hey, if there's not at least a hater in the chat, you know what I'm saying? It don't feel right. If there's not at least a hater in the chat, man, it don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? That the haters keep the chat spicy. It keeps it interesting. Yes, sir. All right, man. Let's go. Drop the question in the chat, man. We got about 11 more minutes. They keep you on your toes. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, drop them questions in the chat, man. What's the military plan? Facebook, what's the military plan? So the military plans for my military folks, right? I'm in San Diego. They needed some more. My military folks needed a little bit more extra than the gold plan, right? Our gold plan is like our basic plan. But they need a little bit more hands-on. Like they need a little bit more attention because let's say they're, deployed or something like that, right? We have to handle we have to communicate with them via email or however they communicate, right? And my military folks, they have to have a certain credit score, um, depending on their rank. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to do some things a little different with my military folks. So that's why we have a military plan. Do you help with funding? Of course. Of course. It's all about your yeah, it's all about your personal credit, bro. Like I'm not one of those that's going to try to string you along or, you know, hide shit or gatekeep. It's about your personal credit. You want loans, funding on your LLC, bro, business credit and all that. It's about your personal credit. Simple. Why is FICO score showing me for me not what? Well, Azim, that means you don't have a FICO score. So you need a certain amount of accounts to even generate a FICO score, right? So you need to have you at least 4 or 5 open accounts, right? So if you need some easy accounts with no hard inquiries, hit the link in my bio, scroll down, and click starter accounts. You do referrals, of course. Yeah, of course. At $50 referral fees, man. $50 referral bonuses. All right, $50 referral bonuses. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, sir. How can I build my credit? Zephra. I can't even pronounce that. Hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders. It's a free Google Doc. Get to work. So Quicksilver does not count. I had it open for 2 months so far. What do you mean Quicksilver don't count? It does count. What are you talking about? Why my credit go down whenever I use my credit card? Because you're using the card and leaving the balance on there, right? You got to use the card and pay that shit down before the statement date. So you pay it down before it reports. Okay. I'm not in the program. I just got the bundle, but oh well, I'ma still send them your way. Yeah, yeah. You can still get you guys. You guys don't have to be a client to get the referral bonuses. All right. What banks or credit unions do you suggest? Local credit unions, man. Type in credit union near me in Google and go get some of those, bro. Um, Credit unions be giving out the bag, man. For large banks, if you're gonna get one of those, I would get Chase. I would get Chase. Like I have a score 778. That's what it shows, but the breakdown when I see in app doesn't show. Yeah, Zim, you're not making sense, bro. You don't make no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I pay it every month. It automatically. Yeah, you're paying it at the payment date, right? You got your payment date and your statement date, bro. So there's two different dates. Your payment date, that's for your account. Your statement date, that's for your, what I'm saying, your utilization and your credit and your credit report. And don't use it until after the statement date. That's facts. Grimberly, what's up? What's up? How was do I get it approved? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. How was do I get it approved? You got to repeat that for me. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Good to know. Thanks. Yes, sir. All right, man. We got about 6 more minutes, y'all. 6 more minutes, man. Second live of the day. Go live twice a day, man. Twice a day, 9 and 3 p.m. Pacific time. All right, 9 and 3 Pacific, 9 and 3 Pacific time. In 6 months, I want to get another credit card. Should I get an Amex Gold or Sapphire Preferred? I mean, I would go with the Amex, but the Sapphire is good too. That's just up to you, bro. It's gonna be a personal. That's gonna be a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Them Amexes feel good when you get them though. All right. I have a personal loan, auto loan, and a credit card. What else should I do to build credit? You can keep building. You can get a request a credit limit increase first, right? On that credit card. You can get you another credit card. You can add rent reporters, rental karma to add some age, right? There's multiple things you can do. What do you think about the current builder card? The current builder card? I've never even heard of that. I've never heard of it. Um, but if it's a card that that no hard increase is going to help you build your credit, shit, I'm all for it. Does the credit utilization matter because charge card doesn't help, right? Yeah, it still helps. But here's the thing: charge cards they want you to pay it off. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, it'll show that utilization on there. Yeah, yeah. If you use your Amex, you leave 1,000 on there, it'll show that. It'll report. You know what I mean? But you just want to be paying that off, paying those Amexes off before pay those off each month. Current is online bank like Chime. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I had never even heard of that before. I would have to do some due diligence, man. Appreciate that, Mika. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. All right, man. We got about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, if you need a free consultation, man, just shoot me a DM or hit the link in the bio. Schedule a call with the team. All right, we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And then we're open Saturdays, 8 to noon. All right. If you want to do this stuff yourself, hit the link in my bio, get that King Credit Bundle. If you want the hands-on training, join that school community. Right? School community is brand new. There's only a couple people in there. All right. My other group had about 500 people. I created this new group, right? So let's get it. 5-card setup on the personal side. So what I have, the 5 cards that I mainly use, my Amex Platinum, my Amex Gold, my Venture X, my City Double Cash, and my Discover It. Those are the main ones I use. Um, I'm kind of restarting with Chase. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna build that back up. But Chase got some cool ones, man. Um, but yeah, that answer is gonna be different for everybody. I'm waiting for my invitation on that black card too. I'm waiting for my invitation, man. They hating on your boy. And and they hating on me, man. Yeah. I saw it here. Do people have Amex and Chase together like Amex Plat? Yeah, they do. Usually people got like the preferred, Sapphire, couple Amexes usually, but I haven't been rocking with Chase. Honestly though, uh, 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 Navy Feds, damn, I got two of the cards. The cash rewards and the other one, those are cool too, right? Their flagship is cool. That's the thing, y'all. Credit unions be having cool cards too, right? And that the requirements are a lot lower. Their customer service is better. Y'all sleeping on the credit unions, man. How you feel about cred.ai? When it first came out, um, I had sent some people that way, but it's just another tool, man. Yeah, another tool, another account. It's like, what's the best app to check? So I am Jen, Experian, my FICO or my Score IQ. If you want to try my Score IQ for $1 to check all your FICO scores, hit the link in my bio. It says get your FICO score for $1. Low I credit score, XRP 029. XRP, you ain't got no XRP. Number one. Number two, get that negativity out your heart. Number three, these are all client results, bro. You played yourself. You thought you was cooking? Hey, you played yourself. Oh man, how do you feel about Apple Card? Is it a waste or overhyped? No, man. Honestly, look. Um, Apple Card gave me my first 10K. Apple Card gave me my first 10K. And it was one of the only video. When was this? 2022, I think 2022. Um, but yeah, that video got me like 300,000 views. Hey, it was lit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I fucks with the Apple Card. I don't use it as much as I don't use it that much anymore, but I like the Apple Card. How much do your repairs cost? Depends on what plan you want, Chuck. Hit the link. Watch the first pin video on my page, and then break all that stuff down. I'm not doing nothing negative. You played. Look at you. You don't even know you being negative. Wow. Hey, those the worst type of negative people too. The ones that don't know they being negative. Oh man, those are the worst ones, y'all. You got to be careful for those. Beware. Beware of the haters that don't know they hating. Beware. Those are the worst ones, man. The worst. My available credit is 130K and my credit score is 819. Let's go. What about Self as a first? Self is cool. Good little starter account. If you guys need easy accounts, hit the link in my bio, click starter accounts and credit builders, and they're all on there. Easy work. I'm just pulling your leg. You seem kind of bad, OG. Still negative. Bro, hey, bro. You, hey. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see your page, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on there. Yeah. Following, followers. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You don't even know you being negative, bro. That's crazy. Work on that, man. Work on that. How many months should you wait before applying to Amex Gold? 2 months in. Yeah, you into my first credit card. Oh yeah, you ain't ready for that, bro. Azim, you got a long way to go, man. Yeah, you got to add some more open accounts, bro. Build that credit age up. You got a long way to go. You ain't ready for that. You seem kind, bro. You're weird. You got to get out of here. Hold on. Let me block this hater, y'all. Hold on. Those are the worst ones. How long you have to wait until you mastered that first card? Added a couple other accounts, maybe a rent reporters or two to increase your average credit age, right? But yeah, at least 6 months, man. Yeah, you ain't ready for that. Yeah. I want you to get denied. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, I'm out. 403. Be back. Actually, tomorrow I'm traveling. So I'll be back Saturday. I go live Saturday. Right? Back Saturday, live from Mexico. Live from Mexico on Saturday. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. If y'all need a free consultation, shoot me a DM. Comment on one of my videos. Make sure you follow me if you want the long form stuff. Follow me on YouTube. But we're here, man. Just if I don't go live tomorrow, I'll be live Saturday. But that don't mean y'all can't, ask questions, drop a DM, drop a comment. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Our trade line's a good route to go. Yeah, after you've added some positive accounts to your profile, you add the authorized users on there to enhance your score. If you guys need some of those, hit the link in my bio, scroll down, it says authorized users. Thank you. You got you, bro. Big Drig, how much for credit repair? Depends on what plan you want. Watch that first pin video on my page. It breaks all the service and stuff down. Or you can go to kingcreditservices.com. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all. All right. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Yes, sir. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King credit only, no cash, no